Hi everyone, in this video, I would like to talk about MDG, which stands for Millennium Development Goal. We are going to talk about MDG 7 specifically, which is ensuring environmental sustainability. This was set by the UN in 2000 to end poverty, and this goal has to be achieved by the end of 2015. The purpose of this goal is to provide people a safe place to live and to ensure that people are healthy by having clean water, clean sanitation, and safe shelter. Targets of this goal are reverse the loss of environment resources, in other words, saving the environment, reduce biodiversity loss and achieve a significant reduction in the rate of loss, improve the life of at least 100 million slum dwellers, and lastly, halve the proportion of people of the population without a sustainable access to safe drinking water and basic sanitation. There are some of the facts for MDG 7. The global emissions of CO2 have increased 50% since 1990. About 748 million people still have hard access to clean water. 1 billion people still have a hard access to clean sanitation. And lastly, 1/3 of urban people in developing regions still live in slums. As for the progress, you can see from the graph of population using improved water source that in many regions there are a huge gap between 1990 and 2015. In 2015, 91% of the global uses an improved drinking water source, up from 76% in 1990. As you can see in the diagram, most of the countries met their goal, and we can say that this target have reached the goal 5 years ahead. This is the graph that shows number of improved sanitation facility for each regions. As you can see in the graph of improved sanitation facility, there are still many countries that didn't reach their goals yet. Moreover, the proportion of urban people living in slums in a developed region doesn't really show many changes. The developing region's proportion fell from 39.4% to 29.7% between 2000 and 2014. However, the population of some countries that live in slums in Western Asia increased by 4%. And in Oceania, the population that live in slums stayed the same. Lastly, the consumption of ozone-depleting substances got decreased. From this, we can see that UN has made good improvements for all 5 targets so far. In some part of the world, there are some problems with regard to this goal. In Afghanistan, only 13% of the country have access to clean waters. Also, in Ethiopia, the state has about 82 million people and only 42% of the people have access to clean water. Moreover, only 11% have access to an improved sanitation. Sub-Saharan Africa has 55% of the people living in slums, followed by Southern Asia, which is the second biggest continent, which has 31% of the people living in slums. Considering the statistics, we believe that this goal cannot be achieved by the end of 2015. There are still some challenges for us. 17,000 species of plants and animals are still endangered. 2.6 billion people remain without access to healthcare. Lastly, the atmospheric levels of substances that can destroy the ozone layer that could increase 10 times by the end of 2015. Therefore, to conclude, this goal will not be met by the end of 2015 but can be made possible in the future. Thank you for watching!